So, as a content creator doctor, I've been seeing a lot of stuff online that is just AI slop, where I see these YouTube titles that are like top 5 ways to do this, or if I had 60 minutes, I would do this. Every Instagram post I ever see, like I can tell it's ChatGPT. Every kind of article I see, I know is AI. And even people's comments or Instagram posts, like it's all just screams AI to me. Like it's so hard to tell what's real and what's not real. And so, as I've been having this realization and seeing what's happening, what I've realized is the solution is to be as real as possible, especially if the problem we're dealing with is how to stand out as a content creator, especially as a physician content creator. So, for example, a mistake that I see some doctors make is that they might post, like, I've seen these like medical carousels that they'll post, right? Where it'll be like, okay, top five antipsychotics or anxiety meds, the signs of depression. I'm giving psych examples, right? Because that's what I see. Uh, but the thing is that all that stuff is can be AI generated. You can find that on ChatGPT. I can search it on Google, and Gemini will tell me that stuff. So if Gemini and all this AI stuff is telling me the facts, then how do we really stand out as physician content creators? We stand out by doing the opposite. We stand out by being real. And that's why on this channel and on my other channels, I share personal stories about myself. I reveal flaws, like that I got fired as an attending. It's not like I left voluntarily, right? Like I had a falling out with the leadership at my last job, right? Or the fact that I was in the bottom 10th percentile of my medical school class. My step one score was in bottom like 20th percentile. I got a 216. This is back when step one was not pass fail, right? Like I felt like a complete failure then because I had these super genius classmates who were getting 260s, 270s and stuff. And I was like, wow, I'm a complete idiot. And so just sharing stories, sharing how I felt more burnt out. And they don't have to be negative stories either. Like they can obviously be positive stories. Like, for example, the way that me and my friends would celebrate after each test would be we would come to my apartment and we would play a horror video game together. And so like we played through Resident Evil 7, we played through Amnesia, we played Until Dawn, we played Resident Evil 2. I'm sure there's others too. But like we would literally just get together and play video games and share the controller like after every test, which is every couple weeks, right? And so now just me telling you that story, you had this visualization in your head, right? And so now you know, okay, whatever this motherfucker is, if I agree with him or disagree with him, at least I know that this dude is not AI, which is gratitude. But this is a huge piece of advice, right? That if you're a physician who is trying to get on social media or you've already started and you want to get posting, like you might think it's hard, but it's actually because you might think it's hard, but it's actually easier now because of the AI, where people don't really want like the factual information because they can get it anywhere. They want realness, they want authenticity. And that's obviously much easier to provide because no one can replace you. You're unique in your life story, just like I'm unique in my life story. And we talk about AI replacing physicians and doctor jobs, radiology, but also other fields as well too, right? AI can never replace that real human kind of connection. That's why we see that people don't want AI music. For example, in the video game world, the video game developers and companies are getting pushback because of AI generated assets. And this is things like imagine like the graphics of a video game and like there might be like some signs on a wall and those signs are designed with AI instead of like a human design. Like I don't care, who cares? But people care, and that's why the video game companies are coming out and saying we don't use any AI. Everything is like human generated because people want that real stuff. And my patients, right? People want realness. They don't want fakeness. That's why I do social media is because patients get to connect with the real me. Back in the psychiatry old days, they used to say that psychoanalysis, the doctor is a blank slate and the patient just spitballs whatever they're thinking and then they can make free associations where, because they've spitballed everything, the psychoanalyst can make connections from all the stuff that they've talked about. But they don't look at the person in the face. They're sitting on the couch. That way they don't look at the psychiatrist. But now it's different, right? People want that human connection. And so, yeah, definitely don't be scared of AI. You learn how to use it, of course, in our business, in our practices, right? Like I use AI for documentation and it's great. But yeah, in the world of AI, like just focus on being as real as possible. And I think you'll be successful that way.